Hi. I decided that I'm going to try to remember to turn the camera on every time I paint because you never know what's going to happen. So I think I'll play with this today and we'll see if you get to see it or not. I did just gesso these. I did another video with those, so I'll probably continue with that. But I have to move them out of the way, so I'm just going to show you. This was just gesso, and then I just added some paint that was left on my palette and swirled it around. And so there's that. Now I have to figure out where I'm going to put them, however. If I would clear the crap off of my table, I'd probably have room. But, you know, that's a big ask. You know, I have so much crap. It's crazy. Okay, here's another one that I did. And I sprayed them with water. And this is my favorite so far. I really like this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I was going to work on that, and I thought, nah, those have to simmer. And then I saw this ugly thing. I thought, I need to do something with this. So I'm going to. Oh, I only have one cotton ball left. And then in the course of doing those drips, I let them drip onto, well, first they dripped onto this one, which makes a really pretty thing. These will dry out and I can use them in collages. So I had one and I put the other one on top of that one. That one was the good one. And I put this one on top of that and I got a new one. And then I found this blotch on the table that I just soaked up into this. So I like this. I think that's really cool. So those are for a future day. Oh, this is the other one that I painted that is ugly. So, but you know what? I have a feeling this one will end up being the best just because I won't care that much. Okay, I have white on here, so I think I'm just going to use some white on here. And then I'll change my palette. Okay, so here we go. All right, I have this. For this part, I'm just going to use this little sponge. Got some white. It's getting a little funky, so I'm going to spray this. Put a little water on there, and then we'll see how that goes. This is the one that I think I had done a layer of something when I was doing the acrylic pour painting. And when you do that, you use silicone in it because you want to develop these cells where the paint separates. And so I'm not sure, I wasn't sure if the acrylic paint would even stick to this because it doesn't like those cells. Okay, I gotta get a paper towel because I don't really want that. I wanna wipe it off and see what sticks. Not really what I want, but can't let that paint go to waste. I have some collage papers on here. Maybe I'll just get some more collage paper. But then kind of fits this strange thing that it is. Oh, this is the top because it's darker. Okay, so I have to have some of this. I'm just going to use this. Oh, God. This is gross. But honestly, I don't really care that much because I'm just using it for glue. I guess I'm covering up another one, but oh well. I don't care if it's straight. I'm just doing something. Where? Okay. Excuse me. I've had this stupid cough. It's not anything bad. It's just annoying. I've had it for a few months. I live in a kind of a dusty, I'm at the coast, but my house, I have birds, and I have a lot of dust. I have old carpet, so it doesn't take much. You get all kinds of, the thing with these are, you know, just pieces of paper glued on. And there's lots of different kinds, but doesn't mean they're all going to even show. A lot of times, oops, a lot of it will get covered up, and that's okay, because that's the whole point. You know, some of it will peek through. Oh, I kind of like that. I love this because it's so fun when you don't have a plan. It's just, you know, you cannot stress it enough. It's fun, and you're missing out if you're not giving it a try. Just saying. Just saying. I really kind of hate that expression, but oh, look, this kind of looks like a marijuana leaf. Maybe I'll make it look like that. I'm just going to make this go here. Looks like a leaf, anyway. Kinda. I got one more little piece. Might as well use it all. This one's pretty faint, but that's okay. I'll just use this part. There. Alrighty. I don't know what that's going to be, but it doesn't have to be anything. Okay, there we go. So much for that. Now, I need to find some paint. Oops. Okay, I have to put some other paint out here, and I hate to waste this white, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on one of these. I'll put it on this ugly thing. Just painting it on this. Clean off my palette with this. Ooh, this is gray. What else we got? Oh, we got some more red. Turn it pink. I'm just holding it and cleaning off the stuff on this palette. Ooh, there's a little bit of turquoise even. That's going to make it really hideous color. But I don't care because this is just going to get totally covered at some point. For sure. All right. I'm going to spray it a little. So I'm going to spread this around a little bit more. I added a little water to my little sponge brush because this white was getting... Okay. I put out colors that I don't normally use. Rarely. I have... I'll pull this over. I have... This is called Pear Green. It's an Art to Life color. This is Hansa Yellow. Yellow Ochre. This is like Sienna. This is Art to Life. And then white. For now. Till I can't stand it anymore and have to add all the other colors in, which is my problem. It's a problem that I have, I struggle with. Gotta clean this thing off, that's gross. So, oh, I wanted to, you know, my phone said I was full, so it cut me off on the last part of the video. So I just wanted to update you. This is what how I left that. I just cleaned off my palette and then got it wet, so the red went away, which I didn't like the red. It's okay. So I've got the collage pieces. I'm not sure. Oh, but you know what? I can't use those on here. I need transparent. I can use the yellow. Yellow is transparent, so I'm going to just the yellow over this. I don't want to lose these pieces, but I kind of like it when you put the transparent color over the blue. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, I will probably end up, I'll use those for some other thing. I just realized I bought something I already had. What a surprise. Okay, I'm gonna put some of this over that. It turns it orange. Not really. Surprised it's not turning it a little more of an orange color. I'm just playing, you know, like always. Put some of this stuff down. And if I mix it here, if it would. see what happens when I take a paper towel. And my problem is I start things and then I don't put them away. And then I end up with a table full of crap, like right now. And let's leave that kind of there. This just kind of stains it. I don't need it all the way on. Oh shit, I tore it off. It's too wet. Impatient me, but you know what? That's going to make something cool. It's going to dry and it's going to be an edge there that'll cause some texture. So I better stop with that. What I'm going to do then, how about, since that's having issues, I'm going to use this one with those other colors that I talked about. This still has some of that on there. Let's just get some stuff going here. So let's put some of this yellow ochre on here. My problem is I never use enough paint. I'm always really too conservative with the amount of paint I get on my brush. It's like, oh, don't waste it. On canvases, it seems to disappear more. What's this gonna do? What's this brown gonna do on here? I was watching my video back about, oh, I guess I haven't shared it. Well, anyway, I was watching a video of myself, getting ready to, I was editing it, and I was commenting about how I never leave any spaces. I fill it up too much. I use too much color. And, you know, that's who I am. You know, and I think part of that is just you do that to cover who you are. And, or just hide yourself, maybe not consciously. And then I got to thinking, I am so drawn to paintings that have a lot of breadth and a lot of, that are airy. You know, they don't cover the whole thing. It's got a lot of white and there's just stuff in the center. I think, well, I'm drawn to that because I don't have that in my world. That's not who I am. I am hiding behind my color, or I just use color, and that's who I am. But I'm lacking that transparency or that breathiness. And then people are attracted to mine because of all the colors. And anyway, it was just a thought that I had. Here's that green, that pear green. But I thought it was kind of an interesting thought that I'm attracted to what I need, and others are attracted to they don't have the freedom of color that maybe I feel, and I don't have the freedom of space that they feel. So anyway, it's just my thoughts. I don't know what I'm doing. Just trying to keep myself distracted and talk while I'm doing this, so I don't self-edit too much. I'm just using up these paints that I put out here. I'll try to cover this with these browns and stuff. Let's see what happens when I mix that together. That's kind of a pretty color. That's these two colors together. I wonder if I can get down to the red. Looks like a boob. I don't want that. Oh, I don't have any of this on here for a while. So yeah, oh great. That's all I needed was to just wipe it all on something. just kind of laying some paint out here to be ready for the next layer. And this is how you do it. You just pile it on. That's what I'm doing right now. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's no real plan. I just was kind of saving that, but you know what? Never mind. Do that instead. Okay, I don't have any more brown. I kind of wanted to put that, leave that, I want the brown to show through a little more, but guess not. It's going to be this color brown. Okay, well, this is ugly. It looks kind of like baby poop. Yellow. Or brown. The yellow ochre always kind of makes me think of baby poop. Okay, I'm going to do something really outlandish here. I have this magenta. Let me put that in here. See what it does. A little swirl of this. This is still on my palette, so I thought, why not? Let's go this way with it. Okay, I think I've done enough damage. I do have white out here, but I don't want to use the white right now. I'm going to just do this. The hair on it. I thought I saw hair on it. Down to the red down there. What's the point in having that red if we don't get to see it? Okay, that's a little too much, but that's okay. It's gonna go away. Okay, so there's that. All right, I'm done with this mess. That's really ugly, but this is my base for some other amazing things. This one needs, it's still wet. I used a lot of water on it. This kind of works. It's fun to just play. I've been out here quite a bit today, which is not typical. My cats usually make me feel guilty for being out here, but I decided, you know what? Damn it. I need to do what I need to do. I spoil them rotten most of the time, so they'll be fine. They get me all evening and most of the morning. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I kind of like it. It kind of goes. Okay. All right. I think that's it for today. Everything needs to dry, and I'm kind of done. So we will continue this, and I promise I'm going to actually do more.